Hey, what's up guys? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today I want to put this video together based on some questions and comments I've been getting pretty recently. People are asking, what is your EDC system when you're preaching? For those who don't know, my full-time job is not YouTube. I'm actually a full-time pastor, and so people are just asking, like, what are you carrying when you're up on the platform and you're preaching on a Sunday morning? So what I'm going to show you is kind of a mix of the gear that I use. I'm going to talk about a variety of different items, but also, tell you what my primary go-to items are as far as my flashlight, pen, pocket knife, etc. So not everything that I show you is stuff that I carry every single Sunday when I'm preaching, but it's stuff that I rotate through, and again, I'll tell you what kind of my favorites are of all these different items. Now, in general, I don't wear a suit when I preach. Like what I'm wearing today, a button down and a pair of jeans is what I'll wear, or maybe a pair of khakis, something like that. I'll roll in some photos here so you can take a look at that. So I'm not super dressed down, in like jeans and a t-shirt and a hoodie. I'm not super dressed up in a full suit. I'm kind of in the middle there, and so I want my everyday carry system to not stand out, to not attract a lot of attention. I just want people to be able to, listen to the message, and at the same time, I want to have my my gear on me, because when I get done preaching, when I get done with the service, I go back out into everyday life doing other things, and so yeah, I just want to be kind of ready to head back off there with all the everyday carry gear that I normally have on me. Let's start off and talk about watches. Oftentimes I'll be wearing this, which is just my Charge HR, which is a Fitbit, or I'll wear this, which is the Eclipse T100. This is from Armorlight. It does have tritium there. You can see that glowing in the dark. I like this watch because it's, despite the fact that it's a little bit large, it's not huge, but it's also pretty toned back. It's not like it's, got all kinds of bells and whistles and attracting a lot of attention. One of the big things for me when I'm preaching is that I don't want people being like, what's that guy carrying as far as a pocket knife? Or, what's that huge watch he's wearing? I just want them to focus on what I'm actually preaching on. So this allows me to have my watch on me, but not to have something that's going to grab a lot of attention or be distracting. So yeah, Charge HR, or this Armorlight watch, again, the T100 Eclipse. When it comes to pocket knives, you'll see that kind of the style is very similar. Long, slender knives. First one here is the Crossbones, is from CRKT, Jeff Park design. Just very slick, sleek, and pretty lightweight. I don't mind a heavier knife, but this one is definitely it's lightweight, nice looking, fits comfortably in a pocket, and again, doesn't attract a lot of attention. It's not like it has a huge pocket clip, or it makes a huge print, in your pocket. So the Crossbones is one of my EDC knives I often go to. Another one here is new. This is from Going Gear. This is a Lucas Burnley design, his Quaking style, and you got that bronze there. This thing is definitely heavier and a little bit thicker than maybe some of the other the knives that I'm about to show you, but this one I do like a lot. It is a handsome knife. It's fun to flip, and I like the bronze. I really do like that look a lot. I have had other similar knives like this, and was not a huge fan of the pocket clips, but this one actually is it's pretty good. And again, it's low profile. You do have basically that much sticking out from your pocket, but it doesn't attract a ton of attention. And yeah, this is a very cool knife, just a beautiful knife. The other one is similar to this one. It's the Trapper from Boker. So you can see all three of these kind of long, slender knives. This one is definitely the most lightweight. VG10 for this steel, actually VG10 for the Burnley design, this one. And then I believe the Jeff Park knife is AUS8 for this guy. So again, all three of these knives, you can see kind of the similarity in the look. Very similar. These are my three go-to knives that I rotate between. As far as pens, this one has become more of a go-to for me recently. This is the Fisher Space Pen, tiny little one. Nice thing about this is it's a full-size pen that's comfortable to use and hold, but when you basically put it in the I'm not using the pen setup, you can drop that in your pocket and it's not uncomfortable. I don't like tons of clips. I don't want clips on my shirt and clips on back pockets. I've got like one clip for my flashlight, one clip for my knife, and that's pretty much it. So this is nice to be able to just throw into a pocket. The other main go-to pen for me has been this. This is from 0 Hour. They've got a couple different versions. They have like a stonewash. I believe this is the titanium one, and then they have a black one as well. And it's just a really solid pen, nicely made. Definitely got more of a kind of a futuristic, cool look, machined, And it's also a tactical pen in that it's very solidly made, and it's got on the tip here your glass breaker. So you can use that to convince somebody to back off, or you can use this rounded end as well. So this is probably the one I've been using the most overall, as far as, you know, when I'm preaching, just having a pen in my pocket. But this and the Fisher Space Pen are the two main go-tos for me. As far as the Notepad, this is my go-to. It's field notes, obviously, bright orange, and then black on the back. You can see it's pretty beat up, but something that's easy to stick in your back pocket. You can sit on it, it's not uncomfortable. And yeah, so I just, you know, write notes down, jot things down in this. As far as flashlights, I would say the one that I carry probably 90% of the time when I'm preaching is this one right here, which is the S1R baton from Olight. I really liked the S1, I think it's the S1 baton, which is just a tiny bit smaller than this. This one has a slightly larger base so you can recharge it. But it's a great light, a lot of lumen output, low profile, not a huge print, and it does a good job. I've said this a million times, my preference is something that has an end pressure switch, but you know, for everyday carry while I'm at the office or on a Sunday morning, this is an excellent light, and I've used this for a long time, never had any issues with it whatsoever. So yeah, the Olight S1R baton, this has been just like I said, 90% of the time this is what I'm carrying. Every once in a while I'll move up to something slightly bigger, and I'll take the E5R from PowerTac. I feel like this is a really underrated flashlight. USB rechargeable, end pressure switch, got a variety of different modes, high lumen output. I've used this thing pretty aggressively. You can see got some paint there, and it's held up. It's been a great light. So obviously this is notably bigger than the baton, but or I'll hold it this way so you can see. It's notably bigger than the baton. It's like, you know, probably a little bit over twice as big as the baton, but a great EDC flashlight. And then again, I'll rotate this in every once in a while for my preaching EDC. So as far as application of this video to your life, you may not be a full-time pastor, full-time preacher, but you know, if you have to dress up, if you have to, you know, basically have a pretty minimalistic or toned down everyday carry system, maybe this will give you some ideas about how you can set your system up. Alright guys, so there you go. That's my preaching everyday carry system. And yeah, thanks as always for watching. We got the links down below in the description section if you want to check out or purchase any of these items. I got a couple more videos for you right here, all queued up. And like I said, thanks as always for watching the videos. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids here on YouTube. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram and Tumblr as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.